Hey Samantha, welcome in. Samantha, how's everything going? Victoria, welcome in. How's everything going? It's Monday night. Hey Christina. Christina, we missed you yesterday. How are you doing? Wonderful world. Welcome in. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. It's good to see everybody. Good to see everybody. Oh, it's good. Relax time. Oh, nice. Hey, Gigi, welcome in. Gigi, we didn't see you yesterday, did we? I don't remember seeing you in yesterday. Oh, you have to take a little break. Oh, okay. Oh, one more floor estimate tomorrow, and then it's go. Oh, nice. Which one has been your favorite so far, Samantha? Or which one are you sold on so far? Gigi, how's everything going? Oh, ever since. Oh, yeah. Gigi, did you get any resolution with that? Oh, it's not good. Mhm. Has not been good. Yeah. Hey, Angeline, welcome in. Uh, yeah, no, Gigi, you can't start blaming yourself for that. That's not something, that's not your responsibility. The guy today didn't bring samples and seem Ugh, Samantha, that's horrible. Hey, just Susie, welcome in. Yeah. Just Susie, today went pretty good. What was going on? What happened today? Billy Cody, welcome in. Oh, seem really promising in our call. So, oh, nice. Oh, okay, that's good to know. Let's make a goal today for. Let's do 5477. 5477. Just Susie, what's going on? Yeah. 5477. Is that what I said? Before I forget. Yeah, Gigi, that isn't. We need to clear our minds of that thought. Can't blame yourself for that when somebody does that. Mm. Hey, Annie, welcome in. Yeah. Hey, Renee, welcome in. Gigi, give yourself a designated time. A designated time where you can mourn it. Do you journal regularly? Yeah, no, it isn't a good feeling at all. Oh, Samantha, fun. Volunteer work. How's everything going with your new dogs? The place where you have them when you go to work. Oh, you try hanging out with your friends. Yeah. You're hanging out with them. should give yourself a designated time when you can sit with yourself and feel it. Oh my god, the daycare is good too, and one of the former daycare people. Oh, nice. Yeah, yeah, that's very difficult. Hey, Bobby. Bobby, I didn't. Walter the farting dog. Sometimes I like her. Yeah. Oh. Bobby, I haven't. Let me write that one down. Give me 1 second. Hey, Avery Rose, welcome in. Hey, Maria, welcome in. Let me get a pen. The farting dog. What was it again? Alright, let me see. Guys, let me catch up really quickly here. Walter the farting dog. Can you write that down? I love it. I gotta check that one out. Okay, let me see. Hey, Ronnie Graver, welcome in. Maria, welcome in. Avery Rose, yes, story time. We have all fresh new titles tonight. My stomach having lots of round ligament pain. Oh no. A lot of pain tonight. My stomach having lots of round ligament pain. When did that start, Billy? Yay. Together for Sally, yeah. That's the hard part, yes. It definitely does. Yeah, East Coast. Yeah, East Coast going through it. Ronnie Graver Day was really good today. We were able to. Tomorrow we start state testing. So we had to get some things prepared. Yeah, Gigi, it is. He saves his house by repulsing the burglars. Bobby, I love it. I'm gonna look it up. Let me see. Yeah. That pain it's horrible. Oh, I'm sorry. I was thinking of Gigi. I'm sorry. Yeah. Oh, Avery Rose, you burned the tip of your finger. That always, and that sticks with you too, huh? Hey, Julia, welcome in. And I'm 18 weeks now, and I keep crying. Oh no. Okay. Yeah, that kind of goes with it. That really kind of. Yeah, we need it. Yeah, only time. That's the hard part. Is only time is the healer. Hey, Bobby. Yes, Bobby. I've been in education for 17 years. Ending my 17th year. I started as an elementary school teacher. Now I'm doing middle school. Yeah, we all need prayers tonight. We all need prayers tonight. Let's pray for Gigi. Let's pray for Maria. No, I was looking at Maria's comment. Yeah. Christina, butterflies are doing good. Guys, I think they're mating right now. Oh, they were. They were connected again. It's like, come on, where are the grandkids? The butterflies. Yeah, let's say lots of prayers and for Susie and for Gigi and Bobby for the baby. So everything comes out. Good. Yeah, they're very busy. They are. We're just waiting for them grandkids to pop out. Okay, a couple of things before we begin. Let me go ahead and turn on the main light. All right. My daughter teaches that she's never going to give me. Oh, because she has so many. Yes, her kids already. Yeah, the elementary kids. Couple of things before we begin. Remember that Wednesday is the halfway point between now and Halloween. We will be doing a Halloween craft on Wednesday, as well as reading some Halloween books. Here's just a sneak peek at some of the things that we're going to be doing. We're going to be making pumpkins made out of yarn and tacky tape. I tried to make a model yesterday, but I got a little too excited and I popped the balloon too soon and it collapsed. When I went back to go look at how to do it, I was supposed to wait 24 hours. So these are the faces that we're going to be using. I want you guys to look at them and just kind of get an idea of what you would like. We got traditional, we got scary, and we have a ghost face. We're going to color these, the ones that we choose for now. And then, great news. We have such a talented audience. Remember, just as a refresher, we had Kat. She sent us some books over that she publishes on her own. She has a new book. She sent us these for free. Then we got what did I do with the other one? We just recently got another one about the give me 1 second, guys. We had the one about pasta. Okay. And then we've gotten 2 more too. And I'll bring those out. But hey John, welcome in. This Thursday we have a real special treat. Our very own Maria, she's in the comment section. She dropped her first children's book. And we're really excited. The copy comes in on Thursday. And so for Thursday is going to be Maria Day. And we are going to read her book. We're going to purchase ourselves a copy for our friend Maria. And we're just going to let people know about her book. Because we have a lot of talented authors. This is like our 4th author already. Maria always comes through with the comments. Always comes through with a lot of support. Gigi, you should. Yeah. She's been working on it for a long time. And what do you think the best product? Yes. We've got some really good. I should start my own imprint. My own publishing company, right? No, but yeah, let's all congratulate. That's such a huge feat. And believe me, it's not that easy. It's not that easy. Yes, Mr. Wormy by Maria Parker. If you go on her site, she does have a couple of posts. So we will be supporting Maria in her endeavors, her future endeavors. Very inspirational. Hey, Corey, welcome in. Hey, Bree, welcome in. I'm excited to get it, Maria, and we'll publicize the hell out of it. I love it. So excited. So super excited for you. All right. So we did Halloween. We got that. All right. Let's go ahead and start our first read aloud. We went to the library over the weekend. For those of you who were not here with us last night, we got fresh new titles. Lots of new titles. We've got Bear-Stained Bears. We hit the jackpot with the Bear-Stained Bears. Mm-hmm. Yes, sometimes it's going to be fun. Yes, lots of new titles. Lots of new titles. This one's called The Bear-Stained Bears and the Bully. Uh-oh. Looks like Sister Bear is the one that gets bullied. If a cub gets beat up, that's usually when she vows to make sure it doesn't happen again. At least she's showing an aggressive behavior rather than crying. She's upset. Mm-hmm. I know, Berenstain is always a tricky one. Berenstain. The Berenstain Bears and the Bully. One day, Mama, Papa, and Brother Bear were busy in the yard when Sister Bear came home crying. Her face was scratched and dirty, and her clothes were torn. "What happened to you?" asked Mama. "Please tell us," said Papa. Brother couldn't believe how beat up Sister looked. Her jumper and blouse were torn. Her face and fur were a mess. Even her pink bow was drooping. "Did you fall?" asked Mama. Sister shook her head. "No." "Was there an accident?" asked Papa. Once again, she shook her head. "No." Aw. So she comes home all tattered. Everybody's doing their regular chores. Mama's gardening. Daddy's digging. Brother Bear's playing football. Mm-hmm. She comes home all tattered. Her little overall has been ripped. Bow's drooping. "I think I can tell you what happened," said Brother. "It looks to me like somebody beat her up." "Beat her up? That's outrageous," said Papa. "Who in the world would beat up a sweet little cub like Sister?" asked Mama. "A bully might," said Brother. That's when Sister stopped crying long enough to get some words out. But Brother's right," she sobbed. "A no-good, nasty, rotten bully beat me up, and for no reason. Just the thought of it made her so angry that she started to cry all over again." Oh, so there's Mom comforting her. Poor thing. Brother speaks up. And she got so angry, she started to cry again. Mama and Papa helped Sister up the steps and into the house. After a drink of water, she calmed down enough to tell them what had happened. "Lizzie, Queenie, and I were playing tag at the playground when this new cub, a no-good bully named Tuffy, stuck out a foot and tripped me. So I got up and said, 'Why don't you watch where you put your feet?' Before I knew what was happening, it was pow, bam, whammo, and I was flat on my back with this Tuffy character sitting on my chest rubbing dirt in my face." That's horrible. It's kind of a little aggressive. So there she is telling her parents what's going on. There they are going up into the treehouse. They give her some water. Imagine. "Outrageous," roared Papa. "Where's my hat? I'm going to go over to the playground and..." Mama pulled Papa aside. "You're going to do no such thing," she said. "But something has to be done," Papa said. "Indeed, it does," agreed Mama. "But right now, we have to take care of Sister." She turned to call, "Brother, would you please get me a wet washcloth?" "Where's Brother?" "Don't know," Sister said. "He was here 1 minute ago." And the next minute, he was gone. Looks like Brother Bear's gonna go take care of it. Poor Sister, she didn't deserve it. No, she didn't. I was bullied all the time. So yeah, that's a difficult... Being bullied, not easy. Lizzie and Queenie were still at the playground when Brother got there. "I've got a knuckle sandwich for some bully named Tuffy," he said. "Where is he?" "Brother," said Lizzie. I think I think there's something you ought to know. Never mind the small talk, he growled. Just point him out and get out of the way. Lizzie shrugged and pointed to the small building that housed the boys' room and the girls' room. But there was no one there, no one, that is, but a little girl who was coming out of the girls' room. Uh-oh. So there's Brother Bear. He's at the playground. Hey, Hannah, welcome in. He's in the playground. And then he sees... Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Maria. Yeah. Then he sees somebody coming out of the locker room here. Yeah, he's being a good brother, helping her out. But hold everything. The little girl was wearing a t-shirt that said Tuffy. You're Tuffy, said Brother. Yeah, she said. Want to make something out of it? But you're a girl, said Brother. What did you expect me to be? An eggplant? Said Tuffy. Brother Bear was shocked right down to his very bones. The big bully he was going to clean up the playground with was not only a girl, but a little girl at that. Maybe even a bit smaller than Sister. Oh, that's kind of a switch. I thought Tuffy was a boy. So I was like, what? When Lizzie and Queenie came over to watch, Tuffy figured out who Brother was. Hey, she said, you must be the big brother of Little Miss Pink Hairbow. She got fresh, so I cleaned her clock. Want to make something out of it? That was exactly what Brother wanted to do, but there was no way he was going to hit a girl. If he did, then he'd be the bully. It was all he could do to turn away and leave. Chicken, just like your sister, yelled Tuffy. Brother headed home, hands in his pockets, staring at the ground. Oh, this girl. Yeah, she's probably unhappy with herself. Very true. She's probably from the foster home. Foster home kids are usually the ones that are the most traumatized. Sometimes, or something had to be done. But what? As he passed the school, Brother got an idea. But he would have to hurry. It was Friday afternoon, and the school would be closing for the weekend. He hoped Mr. Grizzlemeyer, the gym teacher, hadn't left yet. When Brother got home, he was carrying something in a big bag. So here he is. So he goes to see Mr. Grizzlemeyer, and he has something in his bag. Instead of going in the front door, he quietly opened the side hatch and dropped the bag into the cellar. Then he closed the hatch and rejoined the family by going in to the front door. Uh-oh, Brother's being sneaky. There he is, dropping the bag. Where have you been? Asked Mama. We've been having a family meeting. I was just checking out the playground, Brother said. And no doubt you found out that Tuffy is a girl, said Mama. We've been discussing the situation and have pretty much decided that the best thing for Sister to do is simply to avoid this awful Tuffy person. Then, too, you'll be at school, and you can keep an eye on Sister. What do you think of that plan? I don't like that plan at all. Yes. Mama says, just ignore her. Oh, hell no. We're going to the school. We're filing a report. We're calling lawyers. We're doing everything. Calling the police. What do we need to do? It's okay, said Brother, but Sister's the one that got beat up. What does she think? It's okay, I guess, said Sister, but what I'd really like to do is punch that Tuffy's nose right through her face, then kick her in the shin, and then knock her down, and... No, now, Sister, said Mama. We've been through all of that. Good, thought Brother. Sister and I are on the same wavelength. Yeah, she's about ready to. She's about ready to pop. They gotta go handle it themselves. Gotta go handle it themselves. Yeah. Guys, that's what it gets down to sometimes at middle school. A whole other level. My mother is Jewish and she would have sued the school so hard. Yes. Name her Nat, right? Yeah. Get the bail money ready. I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do. Yeah. You just, if they don't, we had, just recently, we had a student who was dropped off in front of the school, and some parents came right up to him and was talking to him, and the kids started filming what was going on. It was a big thing. I was like, okay, guys. Before dinner, brother passed sister a note. It said, important, meet me in the cellar at 7 o'clock. The first thing sister saw when she showed up for the secret meeting was one of Mama's big bags of dried beans sitting on a stool. There was a drawing of a face marked Tuffy taped on it, and brother was standing beside it, holding the bag he had gotten at school. He also had a book. What's this all about? Asked sister. So they go down the stairs, and he has that big bag of beans, and put Tuffy's picture on there. I guess he's been training her how to walk. He's got a whole plan ready to go. It's about it's about that Tuffy character, and you not getting beat up again, brother said. Sounds good so far, said sister. Mama's bag of beans is a punching bag, brother said. A punching bag named Tuffy, said sister. Perfect. She gave the beans a pretty good punch. Not bad, said brother. Right, Samantha. He's training her. Who's in the other bag? Sister asked. Boxing gloves, brother said, and this book is called The Art of Self-Defense. Where did you get all this stuff? Asked sister. From Mr. Grizzlemayer. I told him I had a friend who was having trouble with a bully. We got it just for the weekend. It goes back Monday morning. Then what are we waiting for? Sister said. Let's get started. Yeah. They're gonna train. She's gonna be Rocky by the end of the book. Sister turned out to be a good student of the art of self-defense. With brother's help, she learned the left jab, the right cross, and the left hook, and the uppercut, and she also learned to duck. And she punched Mama's dried beans silly. So he's training her the left jab, the right cross, the left hook, the uppercut. She also learned to duck, and she tore that bag of beans up. No more. Very good, brother. Well, you learned quite a lot over the weekend, brother said on Monday morning, but there's something very important for you to remember. You still have to avoid Tuffy. She's a mean little thing. She was even ready to take me on. Don't worry, said sister. I can still feel where she socked me on the jaw. Dang, she hit her. Sister did a good job of avoiding Tuffy. She avoided her all day. Poor sister. That ain't right. Yeah, cue the funky music. I love it. And all day Tuesday. But at recess on Wednesday, Tuffy did something so mean and nasty that sister just had to do something. Tuffy was throwing stones at a baby bird that couldn't fly. Stop that, you bully, shouted sister. You'll hurt that baby bird. Well, if it isn't little Miss Pink Hairbow, said Tuffy. You know something? I'd much rather hurt you. So they got along throughout Monday. Tuesday they did fine. She's always looking over her shoulder, though. That's not nice. So then she sees her on Wednesday throwing stones at a bird. She's like, oh, hell no. She rushed at sister with her hard little fists ready. But sister was ready too. She had her left out and her right up, protecting her jaw. When Tuffy threw a hard right, sister ducked, then hit her square on the nose with a right cross. Socked her right in the nose. She needed to be laid out. That quickly, Tuffy found herself sitting on the ground with a bloody nose. Sister Bear, she said, oh, hell no. And almost that quickly, one of the recess teachers swooped down on Sister and Tuffy, pulled them into the school, and sat them on the principal's discipline bench. Sister's mind was a blurry mix of pride that she had protected the baby bird and shock that she was sitting on the principal's famous discipline bench. But she was even more shocked when she saw that Tuffy was crying. What are you crying about? I only hit you once, Sister said. I'm not crying about that, said Tuffy. Then what are you crying about? Sister couldn't help wondering what could make a cub as tough and mean as Tuffy cry. Yeah, Tuffy ain't tough no more. Tuffy's future, right? She got the Tuffy knocked right out of her. So they're there on the bench. And we're about to find out. Yes, I know the dunce cap. Remember that? The cone hat. If the principal tells my mom and dad about this, said Tuffy, I won't be able to sit down for a, well, long time. Thought Sister. Here's a cub who maybe gets hit a lot at home. Maybe that's why she likes to hit other cubs at school. But Sister didn't think about that for long. She was too worried about what was going to happen to her. Mr. Honeycomb, the principal, was very strict about fighting. So they're there having a conversation. Yeah, really unhappy with herself. The way it turned out, one of the other recess teachers had seen the whole thing and told Mr. Honeycomb that Sister was trying to protect a baby bird. So Mr. Honeycomb let Sister off with a warning. As for Tuffy, the principal didn't call in her parents. But she did lose a week of recess, and she had to visit the school psychologist twice a week for quite a while. They know the school system. So she ended up getting off, and then Tuffy had to go see the school psych two times a week for anger management. The end. The Berenstain Bears and the bully. Love it. Yeah, she ain't so tough. Yeah, this is very deep. Lots of trauma. Lots of things that we wouldn't put up with today in the school system, especially at this age. Yeah, very, very deep. All right, let's go ahead and take a vote for the Berenstain Bears, the bully. Our goal tonight is 50.77, I think it was. Tonight we're drinking Tamarick and Peach. Let me go ahead and set the timer. Hey Siri, set the timer for 1 minute. Yeah, she got the Tuffy knocked out of her. Maria 10, Samantha 10 out of 10. Renee, I don't think she could. They're usually the ones that don't know too much. Billy Cody, oh. Yeah, the tea, Billy Cody is really good. It's very soothing. Yeah, she learned her lesson. Billy 10 out of 10. Taya 10 out of 10. Renee 10. Gigi 10. It smells good too. It smells like warm peach. Okay. All right, let's tap away. We're already at 19K. Thank you so much, guys. I really appreciate that. Yeah, Gigi, it tastes really good. Really good. All right. So yesterday, on Saturday, we went to the library. We got a whole bunch of new, fresh titles. So we're going to crack open some of the new, fresh titles that we got. I thought this was really cute when I saw it. The Blue Pickup. Oh, tea with honey. Oh, it's so good. Yeah, peach is so good. Especially the peach syrup. I love that. The blue pickup. And this was a new one, too. Let's see when it was published. Oh, this is a story. Doesn't say. Granddad fixes cars in his garage. Yes, we love a good palm tree. You're just scrolling up. That's okay. Yeah, it does look like a really good summer book, huh? Look at these gorgeous flowers up here. So it says, Granddad fixes cars in his garage. I love this. Yes, Maria, I was going to say that. The style of this house, I haven't seen something like that before in children's lit. Yes, very Miami, especially with those pink colors. Yes, Florida themed. Thank you. You're right. I wouldn't have been able to pinpoint it. Thank you guys for saying that. I help him fix radiators, switch out batteries, and even change a car's oil. But my favorite thing to do is organize the socket wrench set. Oh, I love this idea of her helping her granddad with. Or possibly Hawaii, yes. Or Bahamas or Mayamas. Oh, that's right. So she's helping her granddad fix the car. We love her little pigtails and her little bows. Granddad and I head to his old blue pickup. He hands me a cold ting. The bubbles tickle my lips. Then Granddad tells me stories about his blue pickup, stories from before the paint was chipped and the seats were worn. We love a good pickup. We love a good 1950s pickup. Yeah, possibly Hawaii too. Could be a Hawaiian area. He used to get up early before the sun to deliver the Jamaica Gleaner. Jamaica Gleaner. One morning, said Granddad, I grabbed a bundle of papers. Oh, and right there on the front page was my Uncle Alfred, smiling and shaking his hands with the Prime Minister. Oh, the Jamaica Gleaner is the newspaper. So he used to deliver trucks. Oh, to escape the cold. Yes. Granddad points to a house across the way. Jew girl, you see those metal gates? Uh-huh. I delivered most of the gates on this mountain years ago. They still look good, don't they? And my favorite stories are about the Jamaican calico cloth he used to deliver to the dressmakers in town. Those ladies would examine every inch of fabric, making sure they were perfect, said Granddad. So he's showing her all the things that he's done in the past, delivering these gates, delivering the fabrics for the cloth to the dressmakers in town. So it looks like it's Jamaican calico cloth. Isn't it pretty? It's probably like a very thick texture to it. Soon, ting time is over and we are back in the garage. The compressor groans and hisses. Jew girl, yells Granddad, bring me the oil funnel. Yes, Granddad. They're in his garage. Got all his tools organized. She's picking the right one. Gotta learn how to do the basics. I sit on the shop vac and scoot across the concrete floor. Looks like you need a filter too, I say. She's in the shop vac. She's got the oil container, the funnel on her head. Yeah, it's a good story with Grandpa. Cute. I tell Granddad that he should fix the blue pickup. It probably just needs an oil swap, new brakes, and a brand new battery. Granddad laughs. You're right, Jew girl, but I don't have time. I fix other people's cars, he tells me as tools clank on the concrete. So he fixes other people's cars for a living. And there's the blue pickup. Yes. It almost feels like there's constant movement on it. The radio sings to me as I dance around and gather all the dirty rags. I wash them and hang the rags to dry before we close up. She's just having a good time in there. She probably really loves it. Judy. One day I walk over to Granddad's and hear the deep hum of an engine. Granddad, Granddad, you fixed it. Aw, he started working on it. That 1950s truck. Almost, Jew girl. I just need you to check the oil. I pull the dipstick out and clean it on a rag. I put it in and pull it out again. The oil is clean and it looks full. She already knows how to do it. Good for her. Yeah, Gigi, these have the pages on this one. They're very new. A lot of grass. Perfect. Granddad slams the hood. Clunk! Come, Jew girl, hop in. Granddad, where are we going? He winks. So they ended up fixing the car and putting in the oil, and now he's going to take her for a ride. Glossy pages, yes. Very glossy. We drive down the old, windy road. Palm trees and power poles rush past us. The engine purrs. I drove this pickup all over the parish, from the mountains to the sea waters, Granddad smiles. I fixed it because you reminded me of the importance of taking care of old and forgotten things. I smile, too. Oh, she inspired her granddad. Mm-hmm. Yes, I remember when the pages, she turned the pages. Miss Maxine used to live down this street, Granddad tells me. She was one of the best seamstresses. People used to come from all over for one of her dresses. Oh, Miss Maxine. And the Perrys live here. They are my cousins on my mother's side. Old Mr. Perry would wave to me every morning when I was delivering papers. Yeah, this is a very specific place with the colors. With the colors and the pops of colors that they choose. And the dress. Gigi. We turn down a busy street. Colorful paintings on the walls remind us of our leaders, our struggles, and the strength of our voice, and the music that beats inside us. We park the pickup and enter the store near the market. Is that Ziggy Marlin? Dun, dun. Yeah, I think it is. Or maybe Cuba? Oh no, Jamaica. Yes, Jamaica. Spread the love. Rachel was in Jamaica. One of our viewers is in Jamaica right now. She came on yesterday. She's having a good old time. Granddad greets Mr. Hanson. He hands me a pink box. This was my first socket set, Mr. Hanson shined. Mr. Hanson shined it up just for you, Granddad says proudly. Oh, thank you. Granddad hands me a socket. I love it. It says ting time, the drink. That's sweet. He got her own little socket for her socket set. Right, Angeline? I know, huh? It looks like a fun little town. The little fruit basket. Ting time. We hop back into the blue pickup. Granddad turns the key and engine goes Granddad frowns. It sounds like the battery, I say. We should make sure the battery clamps aren't loose. We open the hood and I fit the socket onto the bolt and tighten it. I tighten the other one just in case. I love it. So he couldn't start it. So she goes under the hood with her new socket. I wonder if he did that on purpose for her so she can fix it. Jew girl, good thinking. Now hop in and turn the key. The blue pickup roars to life. Granddad laughs and we clink our bottles of ting. Granddad, do you think one day I can drive the blue pickup? He laughs again. Jew girl, one day you can have the blue pickup. That's sweet. I love it. They have a really good relationship. Yeah, she is a really good hopper. I love this blue that they have, that they've used throughout. I believe you've got just the right tools to keep it going. Yeah, it is, huh? That blue. Look at how pretty that is. That sunset sky. TJ Maxx has what? It says East Coast. Oh, Samantha. Yeah, they're giving the vibe. They definitely are. Isn't that pretty? Oh, but no one in my town would get it. Right, Samantha? Yeah. East Coast. The East Coast feed. This is from the author. My grandfather was always puttering in his garage and fixing old things. He taught me the importance of taking care of my belongings and preserving the past through storytelling. We used to ride around town in his blue pickup as he told me stories about our family and our community. Just like Jew Girl, I used to play with his old sockets by turning them into jewelry. That's fun. My background is a collage of different cultures. My identity has been shaped by my grandfather's garage in the state of Washington and the embrace of family from the mountains of Jamaica. This story preserves the past by bringing together my ancestors, my memories, and pieces of my identity. The blue pickup. Good one. This is a good one. Really liked this one. Really enjoyed this one. All right, let's take a vote. We started with the Bear Stain Bears and the Bully. And then we just finished the blue pickup. What do you guys think? I like the blue pickup. The blue pickup, really good. Let's go ahead and set the timer for 1 minute. Hey Siri, set the timer for 1 minute.
1 minute, starting now.
Wild Faith 2. Maria, yeah, they're both really good. Gigi 2, Kimberly 2, Samantha 2, Julia 2. Taya number 2, Angeline 10 out of 10, and definitely a 2. Yes, Hannah 2. Susie 2. Susie, how's everything going? We're at 28K, guys. Thank you so much. Our goal for tonight is 50.22, I think it was. I always forget. All right, let's check in the stacks and see what we have for you guys today. We have lots of fresh titles that we need to make sure that we get to. Let's see. Hey Siri, turn off. Okay, since we are in spring, I found this one called All That Grows. All That Grows. And this one's funny because I think it's, this is the front page here. But when you open it, it's upside down. It's a print error. Yeah, this one looks really good. I accidentally threw away a sentimental cup and dug through my trash. Oh no! Oh, you thought it was nose hair? I think I have a hard time letting go. I know, Maria, I was thinking the same thing too. I wonder if it had something to do with the story. But no, I think they just made an error. Unless they put the wrapping on wrong. I can't see. It's a new book though. So we're gonna fix that for them. This is the opening. Look at this green. This is like a forest green. Isn't that a gorgeous end page? We love that. And the illustrations on this one look really good. The illustrations on this one look really good. Renee, my OCD is triggered, right? I'm gonna unwrap it, redo it for them. All That Grows by Jack Wong, Words and Pictures. We love a good purple. We love a good purple. Yes, the author put a lot of love in this one, you could tell. Let's see, the copyright 2024, so last year. Magnolias smell like lemon cake. Magnolias smell like lemon cake. I think they're magnolias. Look at how pretty those illustrations are. I think they're, yeah, magnolias. At least that's what my sister says. They just smell like flowers to me. On our neighborhood walks, she tells me a lot of things. This quince tree gets the most beautiful red in full bloom, she says, but the fruit's only sweet enough to eat when it grows in warmer places. I love the illustrations on this one. Look how pretty that is. So her and her sister go on these afternoon walks, and they talk about the flowers that they see as they're walking. What a pretty neighborhood to live in if you can walk in the flowers. Has anybody seen any jasmine bushes in full bloom? There's one that I'm waiting for. The neighbor has this huge jasmine bush on their fence. I like to throw my face in it and just take a deep breath. When daffodils start popping up everywhere, even in muddy ditches, my sister tells me they're the flower of Mother's Day. We pick a bouquet to give to Mom after rinsing off the dirt, of course. Oh, lilacs are heavenly, Samantha. I love lilacs. So beautiful. These are daffodils. Mm-hmm. Oh, Gigi, do you? Yeah, roses smell really good. They're really pretty. When daffodils start popping up everywhere, even in muddy ditches, my sister tells me they're the flower of Mother's Day. I didn't know that. Daffodils. Overnight, the trees go from bare to bursting with leaves, turning the streets into enormous green caverns. But in my sister's garden, the weeds are growing faster than her vegetable seedlings under all that shade. This would be a very good Mother's Day book, I agree. Especially with these illustrations. Want to help, she asks. We pick out crabgrass and clover while leaving the sprouts of radishes and beets. It's hard work not to mistake one for the other, and more weeds come up every day. My sister gives up on an especially bad patch, but I keep watering it to see what grows. A bad patch. So there they are watering. There's crabgrass. They're gonna pluck the crabgrass out. I wonder why only some plants are called vegetables when my sister says that you can eat the green of a wild dandelion with spaghetti and fry its roots like hash browns. They get bitter after flowering, so you have to recognize the leaves to harvest them early. But then there would be no yellow dandelion fields and no dandelion seeds to blow. Yes, Samantha, I agree. Oh, does it, Jamie? Yeah, this one, the pages are matte. They're not shiny. Those are matte. I wonder why some plants are called flowers and others are called weeds, and how some can be both, like goutweed, which people used to call ground elder and planted in flower beds on purpose. I used to love, what's that one? It's for grounding the dirt. It's called green apple, I think. It looks similar to this, but it's got shiny leaves and it's got the little red flowers on it. Yes. I really thought my mom lost her mind the first time she tried to feed us. I love it. Or why we have to keep pulling up the new sapling that come from our neighbor's Norway maples. My sister says they grow faster than thistle, but I think I like to have a little forest, maybe even a treehouse. This aerial view with the bird up in its nest, and they're looking up at it. Mom brings home a bundle of fiddleheads, fresh from the market. They look a bit like curled up caterpillars, which my sister thinks is a good way to describe them. They're actually the tender leaves of ferns before they stretch out, she says between mouthfuls. I have to admit they're good, soft and buttery. One more thing. Right, Maria? This is such a pretty book. I love books like this. Look at the, oh, did you do fiddleheads? Interesting. What are they? Are they like, I would think they're like arugula or something like that. And then look at how pretty this painting is. It's like a watercolor. Oh, baby ferns. Oh, okay. Baby ferns. Oh, cool. It's a really good spring book. You can only eat them cooked, and they'll make you sick for days if you have them raw. Interesting. Yes, might have to plant some to smell. All of these things swirl in my head, along with one big question. How does my sister know? Oh yeah, paper flowers would be really fun. Yeah, I didn't know that either, Maria. Humans could eat ferns. So she's thinking about all the things her sister's been telling her. And look at the way the illustrator decided to draw this. It's just like an outline of her, and these are her thoughts. Like little brushes of light. I know, we should make a paper flower. I still can't name the tree outside my window. Beyond the leaves, the Big Dipper hangs high in the sky, and I wonder how we know which stars belong to which constellation. Look at that imagery. It's really good imagery. What if the sister was lying to trick her? I know, right, Maria? These books, I tell you, we always learn something. Some small little nugget of knowledge that we didn't have before we started reading. Paintings, a type of painting, type of plant that you can eat. Did not know that. In the weedy patch, delicate white flowers open from little buds. There's something other than the radishes and beets we planted, or the crabgrass and clover we pulled out by the roots. I asked my sister what they are. She shrugs. Never seen those before. Then she examines them again. Maybe we can look them up in one of my books. Fern cereal, extra crunchy and nutritious. Can you imagine? I gotta look that up. Fern cereal. I like how they show them with just their shadows and then they're overlooking. That's a good way. Another way to show characters in a story is their shadow. Maybe later. Right now, I asked her to help fetch more water for my garden. She's got these little garden boxes. Isn't that pretty? And then these little things here. And spiky, yes. The end. And that's how we end it with them working in the garden. This is such, I love these colors, these tans and these greens. All that grows. So it's like, you guys are getting really good titles tonight. You guys are getting really good titles tonight. Yeah, that was a good one. Lots of new, recent published books. 2024, 2025. Yes, a very gentle book. Yes. And the classics. We always love a good classic. Bearstein Bears 1. We started live with this one. Then we read The Blue Pickup 2. And then All That Grows. I'm going to go with 3. I love a good spring. I love a good gardening book. Gigi 2, Julia 2. 1, even though I said 2. Samantha, you can change your vote. You could change your vote. Yeah, his minimal nose hair. I love it. Hannah 3, Angeline 2 and 3. Along with the emojis. We love a good emoji. Hey Siri, set the timer for 1 minute. We are 10K away from our goal tonight. Yeah, Gigi. Really good titles tonight. Billy Cody 1 and 2. Yeah, they're all really good stories. Did I read you guys this one yesterday? I read this one, but I wasn't sure if it was the West Coast or the East Coast. A Forest Song. Did we read this one to the East Coast? Oh, not with you guys? Okay. A Forest Song. This one's a good one. You guys are going to really love this one. All good titles tonight. We don't even have to say it, but we love when we get a really good end page. And look at that end page. Isn't that beautiful? This orange and red and browns. Yes. Yellows. Reds. Browns. Lines. Yes, very warm. Mm-hmm. True. Very true. A Forest Song. Look at how pretty that is. Let's just take a moment to appreciate the art. It says, "From the poets and forests forevermore." This was published this year. Into the forest, dark and deep, with miles to go before I sleep. Guys, look at how pretty that is. Can you please read a sing-song voice? Yes, this is a gorgeous piece of art. This is something that you would find in a museum. I love these colors. These yellow, oranges, and blues and blacks. Into the forest, dark and deep, with miles to go before I sleep. Right? We had to do something for, yeah, that deep purple is powerful. Beneath the holy oaks I wander. Hear, oh my heart, just listen. Isn't that gorgeous? It's beautiful colors. These oranges. I love like these light, how they can make light appear. The forest breathes in through the trees. No two are the same to a bird. Nightingale chuckles but says no word. Branches rustle, strange and stirred. You can find all of these little things inside. You got a bird right here. And then we see some foreshadowing because we get some eyes on these trees here. The detail. And then they're walking down this pathway here. They got in a lot with these designs. It's simple, blinks the wood, so eyes through 1,000 fluttering eyes. Isn't that crazy? Yeah, Maria, this one's a good one. I agree. I love the paintings, love the illustrations. Look at those eyes. I love how big and exaggerated they are. The wolf finds its lair. The fawn steps with care. The wolf finds its lair. The fawns step with care. These gorgeous colors. Teals and oranges and browns. The earth gives life to a shambling bear. The beaver designs just over there. And while mosses crawl and footsteps fall, no one wonders why or where. There's our the main character there coming in. There's the bear. Kristen Hall is the writer, and then Ed Turk is the illustrator. Those colors, there's the beaver. It's like oil paintings. So pretty. Through the pathless woods I wind, knowing what I hope to find. Yet there are no signs, only boughs entwined, and I know not which to follow. Gorgeous, gorgeous pages. Oh, I know, right, Samantha? That would have been so nice. But then the leaves speak bliss to me. The leaves kicked by my feet soon sing. Who knew such pleasures this would bring? This would be a very good fall book, too. I agree, Maria. Beautiful pages and beautiful words. Look at that color. That color is amazing. Very bright, very sunny. Very happy. Here, oh my heart, I listen. And I love how it goes from orange to teal. Orange to teal. Yeah, I think mine is too. A deep and grassy forest pool, cloudy waters, green and cool. I'd almost thought I'd never see dappled shadows dance for me. But they do. Look at that. Amazing colors. The water dripping. Can almost feel that. It's very gorgeous. These pages. And if they could, I know they would, the trees within this dreaming wood. Look at that big tree branch. It's like a claw. This teal, orange, reds, maroons. Yes, very high quality. I agree. You could, this would be another book that you could have, like, if you created a children's literature museum book or museum with just books all over the place opened up with lighting, good lighting on it. It'd be like artwork. They would lift me high, and so here I'll stand in their forest songs, strong and grand. I know, right, Maria? We should open up a museum, children's literature museum. And this song will not end this night with its stardust skies and gold cloth sighs, with its lustrous keys playing dreams for me. Hear its greeting bells, hear its organ swells. It will ripple and beat tomorrow still. We love a good moon in children's literature. The Starry Night. That's almost like a starry night. How pretty that is. Gorgeous. Voices alive in the wind, a force of nature deep within. It's almost like the trees are the claws. Oh, and they're bringing the main character to bed at night. There's the bedstand and the little side lamp. Afresh, I'll begin. Guys, look at how pretty this is. This is nighttime. The tree's putting them to sleep, and then they wake up in the morning. We love a good natural lighting, especially when you're looking at a house and they say lots of natural lighting. Lots of natural lighting. Yes, we made our goal. Thank you so much. Beautiful. The end. A forest song. Good way to end the live. Good way to end the live. All right, let's take our final vote for tonight. You guys got really good back-to-back titles. You can all go to sleep satisfied knowing that you guys got all good back-to-back titles. Berenstain Bears and the Bully, 1. The Blue Pickup, 2. All That Grows, 3. And then A Forest Song, 4. Yeah, I'm going to go with this one, 4. This one was not only a good read, but also very, the art in this one, gorgeous. Gorgeous art. Okay, let's see what everybody's vote is so far. Yes, we made goals. Maria, 10 out of 10. Samantha, 4 for sure. Book 4 for Maria. Milo, 4. Wild Faith, 4. Hannah, 4. Susie, 4. Renee, 4. Teo, 4. For was very visually stimulating. It was, Maria. It was good for the eye. And only $18.99. That's pretty good. a good one. All right, let's set the timer for our last goal. Hey Siri, set the timer for 1 minute. Let me drink some tea. Oh, and we need to put a bud on our spring tree. Almost forgot to put a bud on our spring tree. Angeline 4, Julia 4. Yes, Susie, tent's coming soon. Love this time with friends. Yes, Renee, I completely agree. Yes, the illustrations tickled my eyeballs. Yes. All right. Did I show everybody the tent yesterday? Thank you, Susie, for reminding me. Was everybody here to see the tent? The tent will be unveiled the end of this week. That's the problem when I organize things. Oh, Angeline. Oh, okay. I'll show you guys right now. It's the problem when I organize things, I can never find it. I end up losing it. Our pink bud. Unbelievable sky. Okay, let's put this here. All right, so starting May 1st. Yeah, May 1st, that means I need to get with it. Starting May 1st, we're going to be changing the background. We're going to be moving on from spring to summer. We have our tent. This is our tent. It's going to be our reading tent. You see it? It's like a teepee. It's pretty big. It's a reading tent. We're gonna shift the background from here to the big screen TV. I found a 10-hour YouTube clip with the full moon in the background, and I've been positioning the iPad so that we can have the moon and the tent in the background with our books. So it's gonna be so much fun. That's gonna be for the month of May. We're going to be starting our camping background, and we'll have some lights to string. I think what we'll do is when we do our art projects on Wednesday, we'll hang them on the tent. We'll pin them on there, so it should be a lot of fun. Alrighty, friends. Thank you so much for the 53,000 likes. If you are new to the live, please subscribe. We're here Sunday through Friday. 10 o'clock for the East Coast, 9 o'clock for the West Coast. Oh, we put on the Blossom. Yes, camping without actually having to camp. I agree. You need a prop, fake stick, and marshmallow too. Yes, Samantha, we've got a whole bunch of ideas coming up. Yeah, really good reads tonight. Follow my socials, Instagram. Follow my children's literature, or children's book journey on Instagram, Substack. I've been posting short stories on Substack. YouTube, all these get loaded up. All these lives get loaded up to YouTube. And Ed Martin 50GX is the handle for all of these. Alrighty, friends. If you are on the East Coast and you're heading to bed, have yourself a good night. If you're not able to sleep and you're going to join us for the West Coast, we will be back on again in 40 minutes. Have a good night, everybody. Thank you for the gifts and the 54,000 likes. Really appreciate it. Have a good night, guys. I appreciate it.